My history. One of the hardest decisions of my life. Our future depends on how we understand the past. Gustavo Cerati, Argentine singer. My name is Germán Mühlenberg, and when I began my studies in seduction and social dynamics in 2008, my situation was very different than it is now. Like many others who were involved in the subject, I had problems with women. Pursuing any woman who showed a bit of interest in me like a dog with two tails. I was the typical best friend while they were crying for their boyfriends. My big dream was to find the girl of my dreams with whom I would be happy with for the rest of my life. I know it sounds like the typical teen chick flick, but that was me. Although some of them were interested at first, that attraction simply vanished. I was really lost, had no idea what to do, and also blamed them. I considered them silly for being with boys that made them cry instead of me, being a good boy. It was during a night of frustration that two men on a television program, Martin and Mike, announced that they were starting a Seduction Academy, so I decided to sign up. It was not easy, and I admit it was strange. In addition, it hurt my pride as a man to study how to seduce women, something that was supposed to be innate, or at least that was what my parents and society had taught me. I say this because it was something that was not taught in schools. But I think the most difficult step was to admit that I had a problem. That was many years ago, and since then, I have become a coach at the same academy, and my life has become much more than just finding women. Obviously, it was still part of my happiness, but not everything. Developing myself in an attractive way does not mean for me to say the best lines or to have sex with the greatest number of women. But with the gradual growth of showing vulnerability, marking emotional boundaries, taking risks, and making mistakes, it was not something that happened overnight. To be perceived as attractive to a woman is directly proportional to the amount you have invested in, both physically and emotionally. Yourself. Self-development and being an attractive man are inseparable. They are the same thing. Women will be a consequence of a rich and substantial life. Completely. That's why I understand that women are not the most important thing in the world, but they make up only part of it. Women are attracted to men who believe in themselves. Men who know what they want, live life with pride, and do not let others dictate it. I must say, starting to study seduction was one of my most difficult decisions of my life, but also one of the best. Taking that first step helped to give me much more in different areas of my life.